I'm Tom Dalden, and this is Under the Radar, Michigan. You know, I've lived in Michigan all my life, so you'd think I know all about the darn place, right?
I'm quickly finding out that there's tons of cool people, places, and things in Michigan that I've never even heard of before. They're right here, and we just don't know about them. I was just wondering if you knew that there was a place called the Art Barn in Douglas, Michigan.
I did not. I have never heard of it.
Did you know that?
No.
I was just wondering if you were aware of the fact that they have a fish sandwich festival in Bayport, Michigan.
No, I'm not at all aware of that.
Did you know that Michigan is at the forefront of green technology?
No, I wasn't aware of that.
And you live in Michigan?
I do live in Michigan.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Did you know that Michigan was the #1 producer of blueberries in the whole U.S.?
No, I didn't know that.
Not at all. Really?
Michigan has over 10 million people in 300 cities with 260 villages and more than 1,200 townships. And with your help, we'll discover them all.
You know, there's so much happening right now in Michigan and so many people doing so many incredible things. You can't not watch this show. Does that make sense? This week, we're in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
And if you're ever anywhere near Kalamazoo, you got to check this place out. It's called the Air Zoo, and it's incredible.
The Air Zoo is an absolutely mind-blowing aviation experience that was voted the best place to take somebody visiting Michigan. Now, our guide for the day is PR Director Jennifer Cunningham, and she has a real passion for these planes.
The Air Zoo's an aviation history museum, but it's more than that. It's an aviation history museum meets indoor amusement park. It's the first of its kind in the world. We have all the planes that you would see at a traditional museum. We have planes that you won't see at any other museum. We have a couple of them that this is the only place you'll ever see them anywhere in the world. But we're more than that. The planes here are part of the story of the history of flight. They're not the entire thing that we have here. We have the world's largest indoor hand-painted mural that surrounds the facility. That helps tell the story of flight, starting in France in the 1780s and spanning the now 120, 140 years of flight.
This week, we're exploring one of the hippest cities in Michigan, Royal Oak. And if you're in the mood for Mexican food, this place is the real deal.
The owner of Zumba's, Tim Castaneda, is the reason this place is the real deal. He grew up in his family's Mexican restaurant and took all his recipes right off the family tree. It's real Mexican food that's fast, fresh, and nothing on the menu is more than $6.35. That's incredible. Zumba's also has a great feel with traditional Mexican art done up in really cool, funky, modern materials. It's upbeat, it's casual, and Tim's put all the great tastes of Mexico into one counter. And to me, my friends, that's perfection.
Took the full service concept into the quick service thing. So that's what I like to say. We know the flavors a little better, and we try not to make it as commercial.
If you're ever in Detroit for business, a sporting event, or just a fun night out, here's an under-the-radar hidden treasure you've just got to experience. It's a collection of first-class bed and breakfasts called The Inn on Ferry Street, and you won't believe the experience you'll have when you stay here. Sue Mosey heads the University Cultural Center Association, and when she's not running the inn, she's helping put the spotlight back on Midtown Detroit.
The inn is actually made up of 4 mansions and 2 carriage houses, and it sits on a block of property that's just 1 block north of the Detroit Institute of Arts, right adjacent to the Wayne State University campus and the College for Creative Studies. And so we decided to take these beautiful buildings that really laid out well since they were originally homes and convert them to a wonderful, unique, small hotel. People really, truly enjoy the property, the staff, and their stay when they're here, and that's a really rewarding part of this work. I'll tell you, the best guest comment we ever received was from a guy right after we opened who brought his wife, and he left me a note saying, you know what I really like about this place? It's a place where the common man can feel distinguished. I actually cried when he left me that comment.
I mean, let's face it.
Michigan is beautiful, Michigan is fun, Michigan is crazy, and Michigan is smart.
There's never been a show about Michigan like this before. You know, Michigan needs positive energy right now. And that's what this show is all about. It's all about our people, our places, and all the incredible things we have to offer the world.